DC Comics has been on this literal mission to destroy Batman for a while now. And it's really weird because Batman is their number one selling comic book. It's pretty much the only comic that kind of makes any sense now. And they seem determined to destroy it. I mean, you look at what happened with Gotham War being a part of it, because what they've basically done to Batman, took away his money, took away his dignity, took away Alfred, took away his family, took away his city, took away his gadgets, took away his caves. They pretty much stripped Batman of everything that makes Batman Batman and just reduced him to something else. And in Batman number 149, it just reaches that point now where it's just embarrassing what they've done to Batman. Really and truly embarrassing what they've done. Get into this so you could understand it. Now, apparently, Zdarsky, which is Batman, some personality that Batman created in his mind, that stuff that they were acting like, this personality was influencing him during Gotham War, which made absolutely no sense because nothing was influencing him during Gotham War. Catwoman had an insane plan to turn criminals that will basically have criminals rob only from the rich, because as she put it, rich people deserve to get robbed, and that they would give some of that money to charity. Because apparently, rich people getting robbed is okay. You understand me? Batman was the only one to have enough common sense to say that's wrong, that ain't happening. Because nobody should be robbed, whether they're rich or not, because you don't know where these people come from. Maybe some of them came from money. Maybe some of them created their own. So that means that they deserve to get robbed because you think so. So Batman and Damian at a point in time wanted to actually stop her. And the rest of the Bat family joined with Catwoman to the point where they actually wanted to beat Batman half to death to stop him from preventing Catwoman from carrying out an insane Robin Hood wannabe plan. It was absolute and utter lunacy. But that's what they did. I mean, they think about that these people are people whose lives were affected by crime. You look at Dick Grayson, his parents were killed because of crime. And you're going to tell me he would go along with that? Come on now, man. That was insanity. So yeah, that happened. And then, after that, Zdarsky's personality ended up inside the failsafe robot. The failsafe robot was the one that was built as a failsafe against if the Justice League and thing went bad, and then it was actually able to defeat the Justice League. It was a good story to see how they would have had to deal with this. But Zdarsky ended up in failsafe body, and he made this clone of Batman to be like his Robin, right? But now that Zdarsky is temporarily gone, right? The clone of Batman as Robin is out there looking to deal with crime, if you want to put it that way. So Batman shows up to stop the clone. They have a fight. He talk about, you killed my father. I am alone. I don't. And he tells him, it's okay, son. I've got you. And they go back to where the brownstone that Bruce Wayne is living in, because like I said, he no longer has Wayne Manor. Vandal Savage has that, because keep in mind, at the end of the whole Gotham War thing, it was revealed Vandal Savage was the one that was pulling the strings behind all of this nonsense, because that's supposed to be something people care about anymore. Vandal Savage used to be interesting before they started using him as a weird plot point to this bridge nonsense that nobody cares about. So the clone of Bruce, apparently when Zdarsky created him, there was something wrong with his DNA and he's aging faster than anticipated. He's going to get old and die in a couple of weeks. That's the best that they could. And Damian has a problem with it because this clone tried to kill him, and he's all that, they have other things to do. the military took the body of the fail-safe body from prison. They need to get it back, and all of this is lead up to the absolute power thing, because we know what's going to happen with that. So that's the long and short of it. So Bruce and Tim go to where Zernar had a base out there, and they went to check out all the different stuff he has to find out some way to save this clone that's dying. Clone realizes that Batman has a mechanical hand now because somebody was faster than him and he got his hand chopped off. That's it. So then there's a really ridiculous part. Then Bruce Wayne goes back to Wayne Enterprises. He goes in there to see what's going on, and then he follows it and realizes that Zernar had $3 billion there, and now apparently Bruce Wayne is rich again. He has $3 billion again. What actually would have been good is if Bruce Wayne had gotten back all the money that Lucius Fox embezzled from Wayne Enterprises for years. I mean, like, Lucius Fox stole billions of dollars. Get that back now. No, just have Bruce Wayne walk in and stumble across $3 billion that Zernar had there waiting for him. Yeah, that's really, really heroic. God forbid he has to actually work to get anything back, or, be clever and get back the money that Lucius Fox stole from him. Nah, don't worry about that. Let's just have him find $3 billion. That's not pathetic at all. When Bruce Wayne goes back to his brownstone, he finds that the clone cut his hand off, right? The same hand that Bruce Wayne had lost, the clone has cut his hand off now. So apparently, once Bruce finds some way to stabilize the cellular degeneration, he could attach that hand, and he would have an actual working hand again, because it's basically his cells and everything there. And the clone is aging faster and faster. Time goes on, things are getting worse. Mr. Terrific shows up and everything, but, Bruce is still unable to stop it, and the clone has gotten much older. So they go to see Wayne Manor, which isn't Wayne Manor anymore because Vandal Savage has it now. You understand me? Bruce Wayne's legacy, his family home, everything, no. Gotten rid of all of that because now Vandal Savage has it, and he isn't even there, but Vandal Savage has the house, the cave, on it, everything. He now has. You understand me? The clone ends up dying. All right, fine. Batman goes there, and apparently Vandal Savage is now the commissioner of police. Yeah. Don't ask me how that happened. I am not reading PC Comics anymore, but, Vandal Savage is now commissioner of police because that's supposed to be something. So he basically tells Batman, listen, all you and the rest of your costume cronies could go on doing whatever you do in quiet. All I want for you is that when I call you, you have to show up and do what I tell you, no questions asked, right? And he tells him if he does that, in exchange, you'll give him back the cave and Wayne Manor. Batman ends up blowing up the bat signal, punches out Vandal Savage, and tells him you could keep the house. He goes stop him and gone. All right. So the rest of them show up at this rundown looking smaller mansion that it have there. And Batman, Bruce Wayne is there, and he tells him that, he bought the house after the damage that the Joker did, and he bought all the surrounding buildings and stuff and thing. And he says that, a lot of the buildings in the area will looking to sell. So much of old Gotham has been abandoned over the years. It's time to revitalize it. I'm going to convert the surrounding blocks into affordable housing space for charitable organizations, green spaces, and in the center of it all, a new house that they're going to live in is Pennyworth Manor, my new home and hopefully yours. Look, let me tell you something. I like Alfred Pennyworth, right? Batman and Alfred go together like peanut butter and jelly. You understand me? That's the thing about it. Yes, we know Batman and Robin, all that, but Batman and Alfred were what the start. That's what's going on. I like Alfred. I always like Alfred. His loyalty and all that, fantastic. But you see, ever since Alfred died, the way they keep trying to put this man up on some kind of pedestal is getting freaking annoying now. Everything. Name this charity after Alfred. Name this building after Alfred. Name this fund after Alfred. Put up this statue of Alfred. I swear to God, if Alfred comes back, because this is comic books, he might very well come back. I think what's probably going to happen is that Batman is going to tell him, listen, you could be a better Batman than me. Put on this suit and go out there and fight crime. And he will, and he'll be a better Batman than Batman ever was. Just like that crap that they did in Marvel with Thor and Jane Foster. So, it's really ridiculous. They're literally pissing people off when it comes to Alfred now. Pennyworth Manor, my foot. You are Bruce Wayne. Wayne Manor is your family home. Get it back. Get back your cave. Get back your city. Get back your money. Get back your freaking dignity. And get your head out your ass, for God's sakes. No. Pennyworth Manor, because everything now must be some kind of memorial to how great Alfred is and how much all of you all just suck shit. That's it. Oh God, boy. Way to ruin a character. Lord, I tell you, boy. Yeah, and he tells him that he wants them all because the rest of the Bat family are here. Why he hasn't disowned these people is beyond me, because they all turned against him in Gotham War. They all sided with a known criminal and facilitated criminal acts to happen in the city. They all did that. Actual Batman would have disowned them and they would have had to find a way to redeem themselves. But no, Batman is the one who is wrong. You understand me? Batman is the one who is wrong for not automatically loving them and joining them in their mad belief that, rich people deserve to get robbed. Jesus, Father. Yeah. So, he tells them that he wants them all a new home for all of them, and he tells them, Dick and Barbara have their life in bloody, it's so good, it could be a home once they're in Gotham and all of that, and all of them going to look at the mansion and all sort of stuff, and, really, really ridiculous. Then at the end of it, now, Selina Kyle shows up because, we all supposed to still care about this little ripoff of Catwoman. It isn't even anything to talk about here and there. She tells him how, she's been a few different places. She was even in outer space and them laughing and all of that. And then she tells him, and then, this really ridiculous part, right? This is what Batman says to her. It's been hard. I wasn't in my right mind. You and I went to war with each other. I didn't have control over it. So she wrote, it's okay, Bruce. I talked with Barbara. She told me everything. You were in your right mind. She was the one with freaking nuts. This woman wanted criminals to go and rob from the rich because her exact words were, rich people deserve to get robbed. Those were her exact words. You were the only one with any common sense, but because they are so desperate to destroy Batman as a hero, they're trying to make it seem like, he was the one who was nuts for daring to stop Catwoman's mad plan, which ended up exactly the way he said that it was going to end up. So, yeah, and I talk about all of them living under one roof, and she goes into the mansion with them, with him to see what's going on, and then, that's it. They have this little thing at the end here in Metropolis where some fellow tried to steal something and Superman shows up to stop them, and then one of them shoots at him and Superman actually gets hit and falls because, the power drain is starting, because that's what's happening with absolute power number one. That's it. You basically turned Batman into a waste of freaking space, because he no longer has anything to do with anything. You understand me? He didn't get his money back through his own ingenuity or anything like that. No, Zerana just left $3 billion there for him to find, because that's the way it is. God forbid he get back the money Lucius Fox stole from him. He's basically walking around telling the people, oh, I'm so sorry for what I did in Gotham War. I wasn't in my right mind. I should have joined you all and helped you rob from the rich. That would have been the best thing to do. And let's not forget Pennyworth Manor, because God forbid this up propping Alfred up on some blasted pedestal and you go back, get your house back, get your cave back, get your money back, and get your freaking dignity back. No, this is what Batman has become, a waste of freaking space. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.